Hello,
Hello.
hello. Hi, Vikas.
Hello. Hi, Samir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
I'm also fine. Where are you from?
I'm from Odisha, and you?
I'm from Himachal Pradesh.
Himachal Pradesh. So you have the in hilly area.
Yes, there are many
Okay.
hills, mountains. There are also some places which are plain.
Yeah,
There is a
Himachal Pradesh.
combination of plain area and the hill area, but
Yes,
the majority of the portion of Himachal are having hills and mountains.
yes. And I have no Himachal Pradesh have two capital, the cities of for the government works like the in winter one another place and in summer in
You
another
are
place.
right. Himachal has two capitals,
Mm-hmm.
Shimla and Dharamshala. In summers, it is Shimla because it's the environment and the weather, climatic conditions are good in summers in Shimla, but in winters, it is too cold and there is also snowfall and
Mm-hmm.
the roads are obstructed due to snow. So that's why in winter it is Dharamshala. But
Mm-hmm.
most of the work is done only in Shimla. It is Dharamshala is also been considered as the capital of
Okay,
Himachal, but even in
Dharmasala is a
winters,
temporary basis, like in summer season.
it's a temporary. Yes, it's a temporary. I mean, most of the time in our CM remains only in Shimla, and Dharamshala is just a temporary. It's not just like permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are so many offices are there. I mean, the offices of ministers, secretaries. So it's not possible to transfer. I mean, any capital from one place to another place. I mean, all the documents, everything, needs to be transferred. From one place to another after 6 months. It's very difficult task. That's why Dharamshala is just a temporary capital, and
Okay,
Shimla is our permanent capital.
okay. Because the another part of the country's people thought the hill area and yeah, that is that Himachal Pradesh have a beautiful scenery places and many tourist places. But how the Himachal
Mhm.
people share living their the lives like they are suffered in the winter season, like how they are treating themselves. I want to
Just
know.
like the person who
Mhm.
is living in any other state of India, same as Himachali people are living,
Okay.
because we have been living since our birth. After we are born here in Himachal, so we are
Mm-hmm.
living in the same conditions. So we have got habitual of living. If it's in winter, it's winter and it is too cold in Himachal, so we have got habitual of living in harsh weather conditions. So we are not having any issue. Suppose if
Okay.
there is someone who lives in south side of India, so he has not, he has never, got the habit of living in extreme winter season, too cold. So
Yeah.
he might get some difficulty if he comes here and live in Himachal. But Himachali people don't have any issue. There is only one issue. Many areas are there in Himachal which are situated in remote areas where
Mm-hmm.
the facility of transportation and the medical facility and schools are facility is very less. So those
Mm-hmm.
people, it's not, I'm saying related to all the parts of Himachal, few places are there. So those people are
Mm-hmm.
find it difficult to get the access of proper education, proper facility of medical. So they have to travel lot of distance, to get the
Mm-hmm.
facilities of these types. So
Yeah.
this is the difficulty which the Himachal people face, but not at all places, but at few places only.
Yeah, this is nice to hear, and I think the many every part of the world, the people are habituated and their environment. That for they,
Exactly.
yeah, that for they don't have any difficulties in living in their livelihood. And how what is your economy basically on how people are depending on their livelihood in Himachal?
Himachal is considered as the most prosperous state of India, where
Mm-hmm.
the poverty rate is very low.
Mm-hmm.
Himachal is at the top position where the poverty is very low. This is only because the most of the people of Himachal have are connected with the jobs, either private or government jobs. If there is someone who is not doing any job, so he is having some farm, so where they can grow the crops and they can earn living through it. So it's not like any other state where the people are having only very small portion of land from where they can construct on only their home. They are not having any other option. But most of the people of Himachal having their own lands, and
Okay.
the people, nobody is, you can say, unemployed here. Every person of the Himachal is doing something, whether it is a
Yeah.
small, it is a big work. I mean, all persons are doing, and there is no one which is living the life of poverty. I mean, I
Mhm.
don't think any person of Himachal is living without food. I mean, I have heard that in India there are many states where the most of the people are, taking food only once in a day. Even some people
Mhm.
are also there which are living the life of poverty, where they are not getting even the food for the day. They have to think about it. So that's
Mhm.
why I can say in Himachal, not even a single person are facing any life of poverty.
Okay, that's nice to hear from you because I didn't have much knowledge about the Himachal people, how their livelihoods. And yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
You give useful information. And I think the Himachal peoples have more sufficient with their the livelihood, like the agriculture and the farming. Is their farming is transferable, like the is there doing any business like or there is more self sufficient for the state?
Listen, what did I say? I said ki no one is living under poverty.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say if there is someone who is very much rich and the people are also having so much land so that they can grow and transfer that crop to another parts of India. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they are self-sufficient.
Okay,
They
that's
can
nice. Yeah.
earn the money for their own purpose,
Actually,
for their
yeah.
livelihood, for
Actually,
making
that
their
much.
livelihood.
Yeah. Actually, that is much sufficient for their family. They sustain their
Ah,
livelihood in every.
exactly.
Yeah, in every season. Yeah,
But there
that's
are
a good.
also many people who are having the business of apples. Many people who are having the orchards of apple. They are millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
They are millionaire and also billionaire only while doing the business of apple. So it's
Okay.
not like that all the people are just living the life for becoming self-sufficient. In many, even I got to read in the news that there is also one village in Himachal which is considered as the richest village not only in India but in Asia.
Oh
It's
yeah,
only
that's
because of
nice.
they
Yeah.
are having orchards of apples, and only by doing the cultivation of apples, they are selling them. They are become millionaires. They are living luxurious life, and
Hmm.
the old, I mean, the places where the apple cultivation is done, all the people are millionaire there. But it is not done at all the places of Himachal. There are few places which are very cold throughout the year. There is the cultivation of apples because the apple cultivation is done only at the colder places. So that's
Okay.
why um, there are
Yeah,
few
and
reasons.
that's what a little amount of people are doing that type of apple business. Okay.
Yes, I think
Hmm.
if I talk, if I'm not sure about it, but I think 20% of the people, I can
Oh.
say 20% of the people are doing the cultivation of apple
Mm-hmm.
and who are living a good life by doing this business.
Yeah, that's nice. And do you have any knowledge about the how the apple fruits are harvesting and how it is grown in the?
Just like any other plant, in apple is also, planted just as any other plant, and it is harvested as any other fruit is harvested. Like
Yeah.
guava is there, any other fruit. In the same way, I mean, there is a tree of apple. It is blossoming according to the season, and after blossoming, it gives the fruit. And at the time when it is ripened, at that time it is harvested. So there is no different kind of thing which is done for the harvesting of the apples. It is same like any other fruit.
Okay. It basically is a harvested like the people are doing that the other type of the farming that similar in the apple
Exactly.
business.
It is just a plant. There is a fruit, and that is plucked at the right time. Then it is when it is ripen, at that time it is plucked.
Okay. How many days it will take if yeah, suppose you will do a business of your apple business, okay, and you wanted to planted suppose a acre of area, and how many days it will take and
I have no idea. I have no
okay,
idea about it
okay, okay.
because I am living in a place where there is no cultivation of apples,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have that much deep knowledge about apples.
Okay, basically, what is the price of apple in your locality?
It might be 100 rupees.
100 rupees. It's similar to other
Around
places.
100 rupees. Exactly. Because it's not like that. If there is any, suppose if I ask the same thing to a person of Madhya Pradesh, ki, what is the price of diamond and what is the price of gold? So he will say the same thing, ki, the price of diamond is same as it is, to the nearby state. In the same way, I mean, if apple is grown in my area, so it does not mean I will get it in 10 rupees only. There are so many things are there. Transportation cost is also there.
Yeah,
I already told you,
yes, I
apple
know
is
the.
not cultivated in my area. So it
Okay.
takes, 200 kilometers, the
Oh,
distance
yeah.
of 200 kilometers if I am going to get apple directly from the orchards. So that place is 200. So to get the apple from that place to my area, it takes 200 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
So that is also the transportation is there, and so many things are there. That's why apple is not that much cheap, and at low prices we get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
And
nice to hear.
it also depends upon the variety. It may be the variety that you are getting, it is inferior than our variety that we are getting in 100. It may be the cost of same variety you are getting in 200 rupees. So many varieties are there. And it
Yes.
may be that you are getting the variety that you are getting in 100, and at the season, it's not I mean, it depends upon the season. When there is the season of apple, at that time we get the apple at low as the price of 40 rupees, 30 rupees. So now
Oh,
it is not non in the non-season. The apple is always costly, whether it is in my area or in your area. So in non-season, it is always costly. But when there is season of apple, it is very, cheap in my area.
yes, yes. Basically, those fruits are available in market in so many amounts that the price is also decreasing. When the supply is very lack, the price is will getting reaches. Yeah, that is also a market's nature. When the product is not available in sufficient, the price will also increase in high level. Yeah.
Exactly, you're right.
Hey, yes, bro.
In the same way, it's not all about apple, but if
Yeah.
there is scarcity of onion in the market, its price goes as high as 150 kilogram
Yes,
per
it
kilogram.
also
But
reach the
if the
upper.
apples are in abundance, its mean supply is so high, so we can
Yes.
get the onion at low at 20 rupees per kilogram. So in the same
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, and
So
sometimes the tomato is getting richer than apples. The prices.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what happens in my area?
Mm-hmm.
We are in my area. Lots of mango trees are here. So
Okay.
mean, when there is a season of mango,
Mm-hmm.
so what happens ki suppose ki if the production of mangoes is very high in whichever season, at
Mm-hmm.
that time the cost of mango goes below to 5 rupees per kilogram.
Yeah.
But when the production is very low, when the plants are not giving the production, when there is no blossoming of the
Mm-hmm. Then in the
flowers of,
non-season time.
at that time the prices go up to 30 rupee kilogram, 35, 40 rupees kilogram. So it's only depend upon the production, the produce.
Yeah,
So,
it depends on the production and also depends on the market, how
uh,
the people's demanding in their market. Yeah, and basically, what about you? What are you doing? Or are you a student or doing something in job?
I'm doing job. I'm doing my BTech. I have done BTech in mechanical. Now I'm doing work as a quality engineer.
Okay, you currently staying in your home city.
I have come to. I am not staying in my home city. I am staying away from my home. It's my own state where I am working, but
Yes,
my
yes.
place of work, the distance between my place of work and my home is far, and it is 200 kilometer.
Oh, that's
So I have come to my home nowadays as it was Holi, so I have come here to celebrate the Holi, and after 2 days I am going back to my work.
hmm. How is your
But
hobbies work?
after every 15 days or sometime after on weekend I am coming to my home.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not always that after every week I'm coming. And it's not that too far away so that I could not come. But sometime I have some work related to the company. So at that
Okay.
time I was not able to come back to my home every week.
Mm-hmm. Basically, that's also needs for the we spend also the some quality time in our family. Yeah, that's also
Mhm.
needed in our life. No matter how much we
And what
busy in
about
our
you?
personal life.
What do you do?
Yeah, I've heard to say about me. Yeah, I have done my post graduation in sociology last in 2023. After that, I'm looking for higher education like the research field. Or currently, I'm doing taking the advantages of the any job availability, like the lecture jobs. Yeah, I gave the
Mhm.
examinations and the result is still not came to now. I'm just waiting and
Mhm.
reading in my feed like sociology, and I am become like a
Mhm.
lecturer. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Okay. So
I
which
have
state
just
are you from?
I'm from Odisha.
Okay, Odisha.
Yeah. W-
Okay, okay.
yeah, there is a Char Dham in one dham in the Odisha in the Jagannath Dham.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. You're right.
Another Char Dham in places in Uttarakhand, I think. Uttarakhand or Himachal?
Yes, Uttarakhand. Char Dham is in Uttarakhand.
Badrinath,
You're right.
Kedarnath, there
Kedarnath,
is something.
Badrinath, Jagannath. Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri.
Yeah, which river flows in your locality?
In my locality, there is Byas River.
Bass. Okay. There are lots of the difficult places you have in your area because there is a road is it did not connect in another places and when the
No,
bridge
it's
is
not
not.
related to all the places of Himachal. I already told you very few places are there. There was a time, many years back, there was a time when many places was not having connectivity with the roads. But nowadays, due to the development in infrastructure and road everywhere in India, so Himachal is also one of those states where the work of connecting the roads with the villages is going very high. So
Okay.
that's why very few places are there which are not having that much connectivity. Otherwise, the people are enjoying, you know.
Okay.
Sanjay,
The Bass River is
okay.
passes through nearby city of Mandi.
Its origin is from Mandi. It originates
Okay.
from Mandi.
Okay.
Near
And it
Kulu
passes.
Manali. Manali is also near to Mandi. It's
Yeah,
adjoining
Mandi,
district of
Kulu.
Manali. So it originates from there, and it passes from Mandi. Then it passes many districts. It passes,
Dera
and after then
Golpur
it
to
goes to Punjab.
Gurdaspur to near
Punjab.
passes to Punjab in
Exactly.
Gurdaspur city
Hmm.
and Bass River.
There is
Yeah.
also one place in Punjab. Its name is Byas. So this name is called only because it is situated near the river Byas. And there is also you would have heard about the satsang or Swami. I forgot the name. So Byas is the holy place. That's there is the you can say is a spiritual place in there
Yeah,
are
and
many.
when the two rivers is merged in Punjab, like the Satluj and Vyas, the places you are saying about, right?
There are many there are some spiritual leaders who are making the organization, you can say organization or a group in the name of something, and the so many
Mm-hmm.
followers then starts following that. Then the same way Byas is the place where one of the spiritual leader, he has formed an you can say the
Yeah,
group.
yeah.
So
In yes,
so
because in Hindu religion, the most of people share priest and pray to the god or the nature. Nature is the one of the one type of
mm,
gods, and every nature also like the every hill and every rewards we are we are more adequate in the sectoral point of view. Like we respect and
mm,
we pray. We feels like is
exactly.
our the nature is like God, and we also pray for the we also name that the rewards name are also like the rishi munis and so similar to the god's
Hmm.
name. Yeah.
Exactly, you're right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
So anything, brother, that you would
Anything,
like to ask, or
anything.
if there is anything to discuss, do you have anything to discuss?
Yeah, actually, you have given lots of information about your state, and I
Hmm.
have gained much more knowledge from your state. Yeah,
Okay. Hmm.
and I just think, oh, what shall I
Okay.
ask to you?
Hmm.
You are in
You know,
Java.
paragliding is the activity, which is
Oh yeah,
done
yeah.
by the
I have
people
know
who
that lots of places
are
in the
very
like
much interested in
yeah.
doing the which type of activities that you can say adventurous
Mm-hmm.
activities. So there is one place in district Kangra. It is known as Weed Wheeling. So that
Kangra.
is the most famous, not only in India but worldwide. This place is very much famous only for the paragliding activity,
Hmm.
and also the World Cup of the paragliding that has also been organized many times at that place. So tourists from the or the adventurous people or the sports persons of the paragliding, that they come across the world here in that place to enjoy it or to participate in the competitions that are organized related to paragliding. So it's also in Himachal Pradesh, district Kangra.
Okay, you have a reach of the natural resources like the tourist. Those the resources that attract the tourist. Yeah, the hilly
You're
Manali,
right.
Kulu, and the paragliding. The
Mm.
most of the hills are suitable for the paragliding. Yeah.
Paragliding, then trekking, paragliding, so many activities, adventurous activities, rafting, river rafting. Many places are there where river rafting is done. So tourists come here only for enjoying. Many. I am not the one who always, like the adventurous activities. I always get fear of doing these things. I don't like. I fear of height. I don't never want to do paragliding. It's the facility
Yeah.
of paragliding is very near to my place. Even then, I
Oh,
would never like to go there and to have the
actually,
experience of paragliding.
yeah.
I fear.
Actually,
I have fear of heights.
hmm. Actually, it's you are interesting. You are from a hilly area and you don't like to sky.
But
You don't like
I
the
live in
height.
but I live in plain area. That's why I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
living on
Oh
hills and
yeah.
mountains.
You
I'm the
you are
one
from
who
a plain
lives
area.
plain
But the
area.
lots of part
That's why.
of the state is having the much more height and the lots of the
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But I think initially I told you many places are there in Himachal which are
Hmm.
not having mountains and which are plain.
Hmm.
So I belong to plain area.
Okay. Okay, bro.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You give me lots of knowledge.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Have a
Thank
good evening and we
you.
shall meet you again. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
Tata.